Because I can pretty much guess why I'm banned. Because of a service dog. I mean, why else would they ban me? Because I explained the laws to them.
Gotcha.
So...
Yeah, and I would like to tell you, but I don't have any information. I do see that you have been calling about that. I do see that you have been transferred to our ethics department.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, there's nothing else.
I mean, I've been calling about, an employee by the name of Alexandria Fabadou that asked for paperwork that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And nobody's able to help me is the sad thing.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. And I would like to, as I said, but I mean, I don't have the tools.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Could I call the store and ask Ronnie Barrier why he sent that letter out?
You are welcome to do that.
Am I going to get in trouble?
I don't think so, because you are just calling.
I mean, that's all I wanted to do is to talk to somebody about it. But every time I talk to Ronnie...
Physically, yeah, I mean, physically you will not be at the store, so...
I mean, technically I shouldn't be banned from the store. Because I mean, like I said, they're breaking ADA law by even banning me from a store over a service animal. Because I didn't steal anything. I didn't damage nobody's property. I didn't, act out. And they're breaking federal law. And I feel like everybody thinks that it's okay for them to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a way to see why you were banned and to help you out with, but I will think that you are welcome to call the store about it.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Have a great day.
You too. So, sorry, I'm doing my hair. But Walmart literally banned me for telling them the laws about a service dog because they tried to throw me out. And they did, because they sent me a letter stating that I'm not allowed back in Walmart. I didn't steal. I didn't damage property. I didn't act out in a rudely manner. I just tried to explain the laws to them. And Miss Amber Gaden, aka Amber Gaden Inman, asked me to leave the store when I was telling her the laws over a service animal. And I went about my day. After the door greeter had already asked for paperwork that doesn't exist, she called her fucking boyfriend to harass me, lunge at me, and harass my service animal, and sent me into 3 different seizures. So I'm about to call the store, and I'm going to have it on film so that way they can't say that I said anything out of the way. I'm about to call the store in Reedsville, site 3304, 1624, Reedsville Highway 14, North Carolina. And I'm about to ask Ronnie, the person that asked me if I was dead after I had this 3 seizures. And he laughed about it and got rid of video evidence. So, sorry, but I'm doing my hair, so I can't be face to face on the camera, really close, because I'm doing my hair. Because if I don't, it's frizzy, it's nappy looking. So, yeah, I just want to film this because I want to have it on film. So they can't say that I said anything about them that's bad or anything, or that I threatened them or anything. Because I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm already having to deal with being discriminated against because of a service dog. So I am about to call the store. And the only thing that I did say that maybe they took a wrong way, I guess, I don't know. I don't work at Walmart, so I don't know how they feel. But when they tried to throw me out of the store and asked me to leave, I told them that documentation is not required and it's illegal for them to ask. And the fact, when I left Walmart that day, after I had 3 seizures because of the coworker, they asked me not to sue because it wasn't their fault, which it was. By your policy that I have printed out, you're responsible for all of your employees. And I simply told them, all I said in a good, polite way was the hell with Walmart. That's it. And they're like, oh, well, you can't bring your service dog in here anymore because we don't allow dogs. Service dogs aren't pets, okay? If you have a service dog and you know ADA law, then you know that service dogs are not pets. And you cannot throw them out of the store. You cannot ask them to leave. The only way you can ask them to leave is if they're pooping, peeing, and acting out. That's the only way you can ask them to leave. So, yeah. I have no reason to lie. But when you discriminate against me because I have a disability, then of course I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to call corporate. I'm going to get an attorney involved. Because that's the legal way to go about it. That's the mature way to go about it. Because I've tried to explain the laws to y'all. I've tried to tell y'all ADA law. And I tried to tell y'all that it's a restitution in the state of North Carolina. Which it is. And I'm just really frustrated at the fact that, a lot of businesses don't know ADA law and they try to throw people out with a service animal. And a service animal doesn't have to wear a vest. They don't have to have a tag. They don't have to have registration. They don't have to have documentation. Registration is something that you hang on your wall. It's not something that you go and show people. So, they're breaking a lot of the laws. Discrimination, harassment on a service dog, harassment of somebody with disabilities, breaking ADA law, which is federal law, by the way. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of them thinking that they can run over me and treat me like crap. And I know every manager's name there. I already know. Tom Lee Williams, the one that tried to intimidate me, which is AP director. Ronnie James Barrier. Amber Gaden Inman. Ryan. And then there's another Justin that tried to intimidate me there. And he also works there. And he thinks that he's above the law. And a matter of fact, all management there and all Walmarts think they're above the law. And you're not. You're not above any federal law. So that's where I'm trying to get at, is nobody understands where I'm coming from. Like, I'm being discriminated against because of a service dog and a disability. Like, that makes no sense. And nobody, no human being should be treated that way ever. Like, you can't ban somebody for no reason. Like I said in the phone call earlier, it's okay for the guy that goes by the name of Lamont Connor. He stole from there. He stole from Walmart. And he was able to go back the same day and the day after. But I get banned for service dog. A medical alert dog. A seizure alert dog. Again, breaking federal law. And restitution in the state of North Carolina. And it's also a 30-day imprisonment. But I'm going to do a whole separate video on me calling the local Walmart and asking them why I'm banned. And I'm pretty sure they're going to come up with some excuse. But, you know, they can get rid of video footage of me having a seizure, 3 different types, and my service dog being in action. My service dog keeping me from hitting my head. They deleted that video. Yeah, they deleted that. Because they didn't confirm they deleted it. Because the one minute they had video footage, then the next minute they don't have video footage, just saying they don't have evidence. Like, what did you do with it? And then you have your manager come outside. Oh, is she dead? And then goes back in the store. Who does that? What store does that? Because I would love to know. That's unprofessional. And I'm just really frustrated. The fact of being banned over something stupid. So I'm about to call them, and I'm about to ask them why I was banned. And like I said, I'm pretty sure they're going to give me an excuse that is irrelevant. So let me take my phone in here so I can do that, so I can call them. And as anybody would be frustrated if they got banned. So I don't know. I don't know what else to do other than, you know, to try and figure out what's going on. So I'm going to make a separate video about this. Turn the light on. Hold on. And I have it on video where the corporate said that I could call them and ask them why I was banned. So I'm just very frustrated. Like, it's okay for them to harass me, but when I speak out and speak the truth and tell them the law, it's not okay. So I'm gonna call the store and I'm gonna make a whole separate video. So I shall be back. Give me 1 second.